Fact or fiction? Okay. Do we truly have freedom? Fact or fiction? Who wants that?
And they knew that, they knew they weren't going to give us, rights or anything like that. It wasn't real and sad, but we're not free.
At the end of the day, God gives you free will. You can, he puts things in or people in position of power, but at the end of the day, you living by him. You living by his word, you know what I mean? So follow your commandments. That's what I say. I say that's what you live by. Let me see. I think people choose to live here because they think that they're free. You can choose to live anywhere you want. You can choose not to live at all. You can choose to live how you want. But I think that we have grown accustomed to what we can have, that it's so easy for them to strip our rights. And I think that's just what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? We used to have so much. Honestly, we did. If we would have been in that position, but we had so much. And who are them to take it away? You know what I'm saying? Who are them to regulate that? I think that each and every day something's getting taken from us. You know what I mean? And something's got to happen. Something's got to happen. But I think that I don't know if anybody else is with me on this, but I was talking to my boy, and man, we kind of come to the conclusion that shit's about to hit the fan. Shit is about to hit the fan with every race, every religion. You know what I'm saying? Things are going awry that nobody even knows about. Nobody even really understands. And I think when it comes down to it, it's not going to be no big shebang and the world's going to get wiped out and all that. But I think it's going to come, something's going to happen to where you got to realize you got to shape up or ship out, honestly.
The ice is melting. I really don't think it's all going to melt because it's to the very core. If it wasn't to the very core, it'd be floating ice, It's frozen to the very core. Sunlight can't get there. It never can, never has. Or the planet would have burnt up a long time ago. This is God's planet. But he gave it to man to take care of. Well, we're digging all of this coal, and all this is, and this is what's causing this. How they got information on that? 20 years? Planet's been here how long?
We can't be the only universe. Yeah. We in this time and space, man. There could be another conversation going like this in another universe with totally different people. You know what I mean?
Could be.
Different species, different looking races. Right. Who knows? Back to fiction. Are we free? I want to say yes and no. I mean, obviously, God gave us free will. But then, even then, we aren't free because we have to abide by His rule. You know what I mean? We have to serve Him. We just have a sense of freedom. That's what we truly have. A sense of freedom. A sense of what it's like to, be in control. But we're really not in control, I mean, the government says, hey, you're living on this soil, you gotta live by these rules. Give a fuck how you feel. You know what I mean? And we kind of, sometimes we uproar and be like, hell no. Nah. Sometimes we be like, nah, all right, whatever. That's something with the people. But I feel like, yeah, Will said it. We got free will, so I mean, we are free. You can go down to the gas station and choose, Milky Way or Snickers. That's freedom. You go to Russia, I don't think you can choose. So you don't have that freedom over there. So I guess it's the illusion of freedom or the subtle freedoms that we have is what we do have. Other than that, we sit in passenger.
On a worldly view, we sort of have freedom. I mean, we have freedom of choice. We can choose, to be a Democrat, or we can choose to be a Republican. We can choose to not even believe in politics. We can choose to be anarchy. We can choose all that stuff. But at the end of the day, the Bible says, well, my grandma always told me that God said that I'm better than the entire world against you. So to me, we are fine. Like, I mean, a lot of people deny this, and a lot of people don't think it's true, but, like, if you believe in God, you're fine. You don't even have to worry about anything, because, like, there's nothing that's going to be, God said that he will take care of us, and he is the truth. So, believe it, because it's true. If you believe in God, you got to believe in everything he says, even the things that, the things that don't even sometimes make sense. You got to believe it. You got to believe everything. I mean, we listen to the news and everything. We see that, like, kids are missing. Tell me stuff on the news. I'm like, bullshit. Because it's like, yeah, probably children are missing, but, I always look at it as God's plan, and that's always going to be God's plan. God said that it won't be easy following me, but I will take care of you. The heaven, salvation, all that stuff, because literally we look at all this stuff that we want in the world and we don't really need it, because if we have that nice car, that that amazing house, whatever, but really the worldly things don't matter, because, like, people are winning the lottery and stuff, when really they spend all that money and it goes out and it, like, they lose it. I haven't heard not one person who has won the lottery and kept the money and did something wise with it. No, I've never heard of anybody doing that, because with a lot of money you don't know how to control yourself, especially if you've been on hard times for a very long time. And is definitely there's I mean, it can be explained with a capital F, or it can be explained with a lowercase f, because freedom in this world, it's not real, but freedom in the spiritual world, freedom in heaven, it's real, because it's eternal joy. And look at this world as, we can't look at this world as something that's supposed to be intimidating to us, because the devil is in captivity. He's always going to be in captivity. He's dust. He is nothing. He thinks he's powerful, but he's really not, because God is powerful. He made the devil. So at the end of the day,